OTF TV, gang, 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 shit. We in the building, man. I'm coming with something different right now. I got some more boxing videos coming up, but I want to talk about street beef. I want to talk about street beef. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, subscribe, tune in for the shit, comment down below. Let me know what y'all think about the scenario, man. So, me and the coworker of mine, you know, we got into a little heated debate. You dig what I'm saying? About a situation that goes on with the rapper Troy Ave and, of course, the cat who had a great podcast, Taxstone. Of course, we know that both of these guys are fighting for their life in court. So, if you live in that life, I mean, it is what it is. You know the repercussions that come with living that street life. But this was the debate about. The debate was if Troy Ave was a snitch or not. And I said that Troy Ave is a snitch. His case was, for him, it was, they got it on camera, and Troy Ave has his son to think about. So his thing to me was, if he got his family to think about and his son and everything, whatever, he'll do whatever he can to make sure he get home to his son. Yeah, to me, that's honorable. You dig what I'm saying? That's honorable. But here's my thing here, and this was the whole motive that I was trying to get across, but apparently I couldn't get into it because, you know, when you got people who stuck in their ways, they believe whatever the fuck they want, and they don't really care about what you're saying. My thing is, he said, Taxstone started the beef with Troy Ave. Troy Ave engaged. It led to a situation where there been a shooting inside a club, plaza, or whatever, where Troy Ave's security guard, close friend, was killed, and Troy Ave himself was shot in the leg. And just a horrible story. My whole thing was, listen, you have a choice, not even a right, you have a choice to pick what you rather engage in and don't engage in. In life, you're going to always have people who talk shit about you, who hate on you, but at the end of the day, you could choose to respond or not respond. His whole thing was, well, Troy Ave has a son, so I understand him snitching and everything else. And my thing was, if Troy Ave is supposed to be a street dude, then Troy Ave know that snitching is not part of the game. And if you snitch, you a cold bitch, you a sucker. He said, but he got his son he got to come home to. He got a son. I was like, well, why wasn't Troy Ave thinking about his son when he first heard about what Taxstone was saying? If I'm a rapper who claims to be a street nigga, and my family is the most important thing in my life, I'm not going to get into a beef with a nigga or even engage into a street beef with a nigga over some shit that's going to jeopardize me being away from my family. My whole thing was, Troy Ave could have ignored Taxstone, not said nothing to him. The nigga don't like me, it is what it is, I don't care. I'm going to keep getting this money and shit. You dig what I'm saying? But he didn't go that route. He got on some, well, nigga, when you see me pull up, it is what it is, I'm on some street shit, and then some shit pop off, and then now you want to cry about your son. I don't appreciate that. I don't appreciate that at all. Because if it was about your son, you should have been thinking about your son the whole entire time. If Troy Ave would have never engaged back with Taxstone, if he would have let Taxstone say whatever the fuck he want and just ignored that nigga and kept getting money and everything else, then Troy Ave would not be in the position that he's in. That's my whole point. You can't be about family when some shit get real, but you out here proclaiming to be a street nigga. You dig what I'm saying? And that's the whole point I was trying to get across. But he wasn't seeing that. He wasn't seeing that, and apparently my logic of thinking is twisted because I feel like if family comes first, then you shouldn't even indulge in conflict or bullshit. But let me know what you guys think. Is Troy Ave a snitch or not? Should Troy Ave ignore Taxstone or shouldn't he? Let me know what y'all think. I really need opinions about this shit because it got real in here, man.